because it's a really innocent and genuine agenda. So I know he opened himself up. I don't know if anyone has any questions. I know that we talked, Sean and Leimomi and Kylie and Ronald and AJ, some of us talked after I met with Mayor Evans and talked about really not being interested in doing this, not on the bridge, because that was sort of the whole point of the mission. That is the project. And so I don't know what we do to reconcile that just yet, because one thing Mayor Evans offered is some different venues, and that wasn't something that we felt like we would compromise on. So I know that we've got to talk about some different options, but does anybody have any questions while Mayor Evans is here, or anything that they would like to know? I know there's some questions I can answer. Robert?
Besides that people don't want us to, what are the biggest reasons why what are the biggest problems caused by us dancing on the bridge? What are the problems?
The one thing that gets me in a situation is that when all these issues came up, everybody I talked to, I expressed the fact that it was just not a local project, it was Samford University's project.
Okay.
And that's what I preached everywhere I went.
Sure.
And from that standpoint, when the vice president calls me and tells me that, and I'm sure he's probably talked to a lot of people here, I'm gonna assume, and a lot of people have talked up there. So now I guess what the individuals who are against this project evidently are waiting to see what's going to happen and whether I lied to them or not in terms of saying that it was Samford University's project. So that's the problem that caused me more problem than anything else, that I misled some people to say that based on what I thought was correct. And so I'm not bringing Kylie or nobody for that. I'm just saying this is what I was told, and Kylie gave me her instructor's name as well as it was two instructors' name I believe they gave me, and I never called anybody to verify. I just moved forward until he called me on Tuesday. Then it presented that option and that problem for me in terms of what I had forecast out there in the community, even though I know that there are citizens here in Selma who definitely do not support Freedom Foundation Group. I know that. I've experienced that myself. I don't get into that club. I don't buy that club. I don't get into people's religion and faith because I have my own. And I think I'm not one who want to judge anybody in terms of what faith they are or what religion they are. I think they're right because at the end of the day, I can't save anybody. See, so therefore I'm not caught up in the fact that there may be a group that's the Freedom Foundation group or that may be alleged cult and all that stuff. I don't buy into it. So my position is not based on that because as I said to Gwen, if there's anything else I can work with you on, and I told her I recognize all the good that's being done in our city by the group. I recognize all the painting, the cleaning, the cutting, the serving of lunches and all like that at banquets. I do appreciate that. I have said everywhere I've gone that this group works better together as a family than any group I know of in Selma. They get the job done and they do it as a group and not a whole lot of fussing and fighting and arguing. So I support you. I just know on this particular situation, it causes me some heart pain because I have to come and say this to you because I was totally committed to this based on what I thought was going to be, and I laid that out by saying that, and that's what creates my drama from the standpoint of Samford University pulling out from statements they made, which I have gone out and told all of the groups that are against it that it was not what you all saying it is. It is a committed group with Samford and the students there, as well as our kids here in Selma who want to make this happen. Yes, ma'am.
So what you're saying is that you were under the idea that this was under Samford University, is that correct?
I thought it was a combined effort. Yes.
Okay, and so now that you found out that it's not a combined effort with Samford University, the children are not allowed to dance on the bridge anymore? Is that what I'm understanding?
Dance on the bridge anymore?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I don't understand.
I don't know that they've danced on before. I know
just that it was approved before.
Right. Now
I had approved. I approved it initially. I thought one of the best idea in the world to do that based on what we discussed.
Right.
And I said that I knew that it was going to be something new, something different. And I thought it was a good rationale that we had out-of-towners who want to come here from a university, a part of a project, to do. And I said it'd be great for Selma.
Okay.
And that's why I chose to go that route, not worrying about the consequences from the standpoint that later on maybe somebody else may want to go across that too and have to find a way to deal with that too.
Right.
But when it came back this way, that it was not that, and others, there are so many people here in Selma who are preaching the other thing, which are waiting to, I guess, create another drama. That so I said, why fight a battle I don't need to fight at this point? I got to fight enough of them as it is. So when I said, well, why don't we change the venue, still do it, and let them beat us up on that, and then maybe something else we can do later. But at this point, that was why I came to tell you about that.
Yeah, but see, then there's where my confusion begins, because so what I'm understanding is what you're saying is you're trying to kind of cease one battle by moving it over to a different venue and just deal with the battle over there. Is that what I'm getting?
No, I'm just saying that because I thought it was Sanford University that was coming here to be a part, and they're not, then it changes all of my views about the whole process.
But the point that I was getting when I was asked to come here was that it's going to be like a dance on the bridge, and the kids are going to dance, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be about spirit and being free.
Right.
And even though Sanford University is not involved,
The students are.
Oh, the students are. Even
And
though
they
the
started it. You all know Kylie, and
Right.
it was her idea.
Yeah, when I say Sanford University, I mean the university as a whole. So even though the university as a whole is not involved, how does that change the same aspect of the kids dancing on the bridge and being fun and being free? I don't understand.
As I said before, because I had used the language of Sanford University coming to our city to be on the bridge, to dance with children from there and other places from the United States, I guess, who go to school there and wanted to come and be a part of a unity thing. And from that standpoint, and because I was told all the time from a lot of different people that's not true, you are being misled, and I never bought into that. I never accepted that and moved on about my business.
Oh, so you feel like you're kind of getting okey doke?
I'm just saying, evidently the information that I got initially was not what I thought it was at this time. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying about okey doke me. I'm just saying that it was a situation that I was told that would be some combined effort with Sanford University project with kids, and that's what I said. And I told everybody that.
So now that we know that it's not, so now that we know that it's not, and that we can all go back and tell these people, no, sorry, misunderstanding, it's this, can it still continue on the bridge?
Well, I said I like to change the venue, because what's happened after that is this.
Okay.
Now if I go and do it based on that criteria, I've had other people who are some of the other people who don't want this to happen anyway, have indicated to me that, okay, when that happens, then we'll be back, we want one. And some others want one, everybody gonna want one. So now how do I tell them no, and what's gonna be their objective?
But why?
Why would I? But the point is, the bridge is not for dancing per se.
Of course not.
And so, I made an exception because I thought it was the wisest decision.
Right.
And then,
because it's the goodness of people's hearts.
so
That's
now
why you
that
said yes.
I go and do that, so I got to do it for everybody. Should I do it for everybody then?
Well,
Anybody who want to bring a dance group and sell them
speak
for?
to their organization and see where it's coming from.
Well, then how do I tell them no? How do I tell them no? Why would I tell them no then?
I'm not a mayor.
I know. That's right. That's right. And I am the mayor, and I have to make decisions. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes well received, sometimes not.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I have to stand for that and live with it, and hope I've done the right thing.
Well, can
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't have a question. I have a comment.
Okay.
Actually, I'm originally from Selma, Alabama. I don't tell people that because I am ashamed of it.
Okay.
Because
I didn't know you were from.
I
thought you were from Atlanta.
No, I was born in Vaughn, and September 7th, 1981. And I don't tell anybody that because the city has not changed since it's been here. I moved when I was like 3 months to Atlanta. And the only thing that I see different now that I'm a senior at Concordia College and I'm graduating May 8th with my bachelor's, promoting change, promoting unity. The only thing I've seen change in the city was a billboard that is now the same. And what I'm not understanding is they're saying that the bridge was basically used for like Bloody Sunday. And I know I'm an education major, so we had the education from the Senate, all the top people came down.
Ernie Donkey.
Right, they drove up in their Escalades on the bridge and we walked and all that stuff. Okay, that's all great. We stood there and we preached change. You have preached change.
I always will.
This is change. This is change.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're putting it down.
We are promoting unity.
That's right.
Okay? We're going across the bridge to promote unity. You guys here in Selma are celebrating, people died on the bridge, they jumped off the bridge, they were driven off the bridge. Well, we're the result of that.
They're holding us back.
We are the dream. We are what Martin Luther King was talking about. Little black kids, little white kids coming together, dancing, playing, doing plays, doing all this stuff. I've been here for 4 years, and this is the first time I felt at home. I've never got involved in anything in Selma because everything is so divided. Everything